In 1832, a son was born in the family of Mulji Jivaraj in Budal village of Gujarat. Seeing the child, everyone said that his nose and features were exactly like his grandfather's. So the child was named Kashan Das. Kashan probably had an objection to being a slave since childhood, so he started expressing it. His age increased and his questions also increased. This naughty and playful Kashan had to grow up before time. When he lost his mother at the age of 10, Kashan's father got married for the second time and Kashan's maternal uncle uprooted this small plant from its roots and brought it to Bombay. Gujarat's cotton trade was prevalent in Bombay. There were 7 snuff mansions here. The British ruled here and it was considered that JJ was JJ, who was the Maharaja there. Kashan's maternal uncle's house was near this mansion. Babu was a widow. Kashan grew up with her love and care and soon became a part of Bombay. Kashan was a beggar. He used to eat leftovers. His revolutionary thinking was influenced by reformers like Tadar Bhai Navo. This led to people being introduced to a new thinking. Big social reformers started reading his writings. Kashan wanted to change the lives of widows as well. It was the day of Holi. He tells his Babu that one day you will also play with this color. Babu says that he has brought the color for whom he has now gone to her. She has waited for you a lot after the engagement. It is your day now and after the marriage everything will change. He says, why are you saying so? She says that the flying locks turn into a veil and now you go, Kishori, don't make me wait any longer. When Kashan goes to his fiancée Kishori to apply color on her, Kishori says that she is not happy. She refuses to apply color on him. She says that JJ Maharaj is coming today. She respects JJ Maharaj a lot and until he applies color on her, she will not let anyone apply color on her. Then Kashan also lets her go. The whole village plays with colors in front of JJ. JJ's eyes fall on Kishori and he gives Kishori the opportunity to serve his feet. Kishori and her mother were very happy with this because they thought that this opportunity is in the fate of only a few. She considers it her good fortune. Kishori goes to JJ. Kashan comes there looking for her. He tells JK's minister that I am Kishori's fiancé. Let me go inside. He says that if you are her fiancé then you can go and see from above. When Kashan goes up, many people were watching something from the windows. When Kashan opens the window and looks, he sees Kishori in this condition and tells him to go inside. He can't believe his eyes. He opens the door and goes straight inside. The people watching from above were saying that you have obstructed the service of the feet. You will be committing a sin. Our journey remained incomplete. He says to Kishori that what were you doing in the name of service? I did not expect this from you. Now you go home? JJ tells her that this is a tradition. JJ tells Kishori that if you want to go, you can go from here. Kishori tells Kashan that you go, I will come. Kashan leaves from there. His heart was very hurt. He goes home and closes the door from inside and starts crying. It was as if Kashan's life was shattered in a moment. The next day Kishori stops him while following him and she says that whatever happened in the mansion was service. Only the lucky ones get this service. He says that hypocrite is using you. To understand the wrong, you need intelligence, not religion, and yesterday you proved that you don't have it in you. I have been waiting for 4 years for you to study and become capable. You were studying. He calls you his leftovers and you are proud of it. What kind of thinking do you have? You were not helpless. You went to him happily. Kishori says I am neither the first girl nor the last. If your mother was alive, she would have sent your sister there too. Hearing this, Kashan starts raising his hand on her but somehow he stops himself. He says, Father will pay the fine in the Panchayat and pay the expenses. From today on my relationship is over. Kishori goes to her brother-in-law and tells him all these things. He says, don't worry, from now you are our beloved, and she was very happy with the fact that she is brother-in-law's beloved, which no one has been able to become till date. But this was her misunderstanding. When she goes to JJ's other room, she says the same things that she had said to Kishori. She is saying the same to Kishori's sister as well. He opens the door, holds his sister's hand and takes her out. She has understood. She says that she is my sister. You are a cheat in the name of service. You take advantage of our devotion by making us your beloved for a few minutes. I used to consider you as God. You are a liar, dirty, number one hypocrite. From today you have fallen in my eyes and I have fallen in my own eyes as well. She goes home and tells everything to her sister. Because of this, Carson has also broken the engagement. Her sister ties a knot in her dupatta and says that she will not open this knot until he forgives you because mothers also do the same to ask for a wish. I will not open the knot of this dupatta. And here Krishna's maternal uncle is saying this. For breaking the relationship, they are abusing him. That whatever Kishore did, your aunt also did that. Carson says that you should not be happy but ashamed in saying this. If you think all this is right, then why did you never arrange for Babu's second marriage? On this, his maternal uncle slaps him. Babu says that either marry Kishore or leave this house. Carson leaves the house and meets the same people who used to read his writings and they take Carson with them. JJ's wife asks him who is this Carson. These days he is being discussed a lot in the mansion. Then his minister comes there and tells that someone has come from Waka. A girl named Lilavati and her brother had come there. They said that your child is growing in my sister's womb. Please save my sister's honor. JJ feeds his sister a dash or a laddu. His brother tries to stop him but Lilavati does not stop. At night he was pleading for help with his sister Lilavati. Then Carson comes there. He tells Carson everything. As soon as Kash starts coming towards him with the buggy, he suddenly disappears from there. He goes to Lala and asks him if he has seen them. He says this mansion has eaten up so many people. Carson says when you know everything then why don't you do anything? He says because of him there is money in this mansion. You are outside. You can do anything, we can't do anything. You write for the society, now learn to fight too. He talks to Navroji about this. He says, Kishore had come to me for a while. The reform should start from you. You showed Kishore her mistake but didn't give her a chance to improve. Carson also starts thinking that yes, I have made a mistake. I didn't give her a chance. Until a man calls him from behind and takes him to show him something. It was Kishore's dead body. Kishore had taken her life in this guilt. Kash gets very sad because he has nothing left now. He was angry with the teenager but perhaps he could have forgiven her but now he has nothing but regret. Then the teenager's sister gives Carson a letter which the teenager had written that I had become blind and could not know the difference between man and God. Today when I opened my eyes, I was not able to look into your eyes. I cannot prove that regret while I am alive. So I am dying to give you proof. You must bring JJ's real face in front of the society. Kash angrily goes to JJ and says congratulations, one more victim has been sacrificed. You are a murderer. Now I will speak and you will not be spared. I will fight the contractors of religion. This is my promise. And now I will write only about you. Even if I drown taking you along with me. He starts writing about JJ in his new magazine but when he delivers all the magazines to the shop, JJ's men snatch them and burn them. JJ says that no door of the mansion will be opened until Carson begs for forgiveness. Lalaji says that without Mangala Darshan, the devotees do not eat even a grain of food. The next morning, when the doors of the mansion were not opened, people were bursting with anger. Then Carson arrives there and explains to the people that you people have given too much encouragement to these people. You people do not need the mansion, these people need you. And this is what is said that God is everywhere, so take food after seeing this photo. Then a girl named Viraj comes out from among those people and says that today for the first time someone has spoken something sensible. Everyone starts clapping at her words. Lalaji and the villagers start clapping. Together with Carson, they start praying under the tree and JJ was watching all this from above. Then Viraj comes to Carson to ask for work. He hires him and Viraj also starts helping him. Viraj liked the truth of Carson very much. Carson distributes Satra Prakash magazine to people by hiding it among the vegetables. As soon as the magazine reaches people, JJ's real face is revealed to everyone. One day JJ chooses a girl for Chiranshiva but her mother refuses her to do this work. People were becoming aware. Everyone knew about JJ's reality. Now JJ had no way out. So he takes the help of court and files a defamation case of ours. 50,000 against Carson. This amount was very high at that time. Carson is also ready to fight this problem. Carson also prepares some people to testify, but JJ's men start threatening them that they will be expelled from their fraternity. Due to this, they refuse to testify and back off. Carson was sitting very upset when JJ's wife comes to him. She was very upset with JJ, so she wanted to support Carson. She gives him an address and says that there is someone who can testify against JJ. Carson goes to that address and finds Lilavati and her brother there. Lilavati is the same girl whom Carson was trying to help that night, and they suddenly disappeared. Actually, JJ wanted to kill him by feeding him dachorolatu, but his wife made him vomit by feeding him salt water and asked Lilavati and her brother to hide here. Lilavati was ready to testify against JJ. Now Kash was worried about Lilavati and her brother too, so he kept them hidden. But JJ came to know about this. When Kash went to the mansion to ask about Lilavati and her brother, JJ told him that Lilavati was married in the mansion itself and now she is happy here, and her brother had no idea about what happened to her. Now Kash is not aware of this. JJ did not have anyone to testify. The court date also comes. A doctor is called in the witness box. He tells that JJ has a secret disease and this disease is contracted by wrong deeds. Then Kash is called in the witness box. Kash tells everything about JJ and he tells the people sitting there that if you sit like this, then his Chiranshava will continue forever and your sisters and daughters will keep lying. Today it is in your hands that you can speak against him, and people are influenced by his many words. In this way, all those people start testifying against JJ one by one. In the next 7 days, the testimony of about 32 people was taken. Women fearlessly spoke for themselves. Men spoke for their sisters and daughters. On April 22, 1962, the court acquitted Krishna Das from the defamation case. He was acquitted, and in this way services like Chiranshava were stopped. The society in which we are living today is the gift of great reformers like Garshan Das. He taught that there is no need of any medium to reach God. Religion is not a medium to become God but a medium to become a good human being. This is how this story ends here. So friends, this was our story today. How did you like our story? Do tell us by commenting and subscribe to our channel for such stories. Thanks.